I'm standing at the bar with a Cuban cigar. Yeah, I think she's eyeing me from far.
Wyclef Jean is a Haitian rapper and musician. He was born in Haiti and moved to the States at age 9. In the 1980s, he formed Translator Crew with Lauryn Hill. In 1993, they changed their name to the Fugees and joined by Pras Michael, I believe, at that stage. They released 2 albums before disbanding in 1997, partly due to a relationship breakup between Wyclef and Lauren. Since then, he's had a solo career in which he's released 12 albums. He established a charitable organisation for Haitian relief, but apparently not all of the money that was raised was spent well. He also at one point tried to run for Haitian president. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the debut solo album by Wyclef Jean. It's my first listen to it. And I think broadly this could be described as hip hop, but that really doesn't give a good impression of what it is. So Wikipedia, the source of all wisdom, says that it contains elements of hip hop, reggae, folk, disco, soul, Cuban music, and Haitian music. And it's certainly true that musically there's a lot of different influences and elements going on here. For example, the last 3 songs are sung in Haitian Creole, which I thought was French. It's kind of related to French. There's all sorts of instruments being used here. There's a lot of real instruments. There's acoustic guitars. There's bass. There's an orchestra in a couple of tracks. There's also some samples in here, some of which were recognised, or I recognised. There's backing singers. There's quite a lot of backing vocals going on, actually. That includes, at least at one point, operatic backing singing, and another point features the Neville Brothers singing. It's, I guess I'd say it's a kind of a world hip hop fusion. So it's musically rich, and actually I found it very enjoyable musically. Some of the music reminded me of, uh, I'm trying to remember his name, Manu Chao, something like that. But it's kind of got this world happy feel to it. There's rapping, obviously. There's singing. There's more singing than you might expect, actually. Um, and there's bits of spoken word as well. There's often quite a few layers of vocals going on, and there's a lot of guests here in terms of the vocals, but that includes Lauryn Hill and several other people. Um, there's also quite a lot of inter-track skits, kind of bits that are introduced in the next track, but they're kind of meant to be telling this rather bizarre story. So the overriding idea is that it's a trial of Wyclef and is accused of being a player and a bad influence. And there are several characters that crop up in these interludes that are to do with this, including counsels for the prosecution and defence. One of them, the counsel for the defence, is strangely Nigerian in accent. Um, and all sorts of witnesses and these strange characters that are being called. There's also going on here a concept of a carnival as well. I'm not quite sure how that fits with the trial, but I believe that the end, which is these last three tracks, are meant to be representing actually going and joining the carnival. The lyrics here they're about life, but they're also about these characters, and it visits several different characters. It also visits several different styles, as I said, and different accents and different kind of ways of approaching music. There's a certain amount of social commentary in here, but mostly I think it's telling stories, and it's somewhat tongue in cheek at times. There's certainly a kind of humour to the whole thing. There's one track, I have no idea what a bubble goose is, So if anybody knows what the slang bubble goose is, please do let me know. The rapping is, as far as I can tell, by no means an expert, but seems fine. The whole thing is kind of rich and shiny, and it's got this kind of joy to it, and actually an interesting a kind of gentleness, particularly in the music, that's not normally found in hip hop. I guess you could call it a concept album. In fact, you definitely could. And actually, I think hip hop does do concept albums quite a lot. So I felt that it was really well put together. It moves on well. It's maybe a little on the long side, but I really liked it. So this is the second time, well, actually the third time that I think I found some hip hop that I can live with. So there's a hip hop that I really dislike, and this isn't it. I really enjoyed this. In fact, I would definitely seek this out to listen to it again. There's some nice grooves. There's the musical backing is mostly stuff that I enjoyed. The themes are fine. The whole thing's quite complex. So th- things like this make me think that my general reactions against rap aren't against rap in principle; they're just mostly in practice. Um, because yeah, this is the third rap album that I've reviewed in this series that I've done. Yeah, actually, I really like this. So that's what I think. As always, I'd love to get you to tell me what you think of this album. So please do leave a comment. And that's it from me for now.
Depi mwen piti mwen te kite Haiti. Gen sa ki al Brooklyn, gen sa ki al Miami. Pou ki sa Jamaican toujou di se Jamaican. Mais Haïtien perdi li se Haïtien. Pou ki sa ou perdi non se Samuel. Pou ki sa ou perdi ou avec Israël. Pou ki sa